Section 2, dealing with area. So here's another formula that you should have memorized. Just like the area of a rectangle, the area of a triangle, the distance formula, slope formula, the area of a circle you should have memorized, okay? So A equals pi r squared. Now here's only two things that they have. They're going to give you one of them. They may even give you the diameter, which you can get the radius. How do I get the radius from the diameter? Divide it in half, right? Okay, so that'll happen a lot. So they're going to give you one of these two things. You just substitute everything in and solve for what's missing. All right, area equals pi r squared. All right, let's go on to the next page. And we'll get to the practice problems here shortly. All right. So area of a sector. This is what I was alluding to just a minute ago. The area of a sector. So the area of the little piece, the piece of pi that's there, over the total area of your circle is equal to the degree over 360. So very similar to the arc length, okay? Area is to area as degree is to degree. Now there's three pieces here. They're going to give you 2 to the 3. All right, so let's remember what that is. Otherwise, just look at what they have there and you can work it out. So the area of a circle, pi r squared, that's what goes in that position. All right, so let's go and find area first. Let's make sure we can do two simple problems. Area of a circle. A equals pi r squared. So I need r. What is r? What's your radius? Your diameter is 5, so your radius is 2.5. Half of your radius. Half of your diameter, excuse me. So the area is pi times 2.5 squared. I want the exact answer and the rounded answer. So what is 2.5 squared, everybody? Everybody should have a calculator. Come on, work it all out. I want to make sure everybody gets the same answer all the time. 6.25 pi. That's the exact answer. Now tell me the rounded answer. 19.63. Everybody make sure she rounded it correctly. Alright. And again, it doesn't say to round to the tenths or hundredths. Let's just go out hundredths for now. Typically, I just want after the tenths, but the further you go out, the more accurate you're going to be. Okay? Alright, now everybody do this one. This is pretty straightforward. We want the exact answer and the rounded answer. Area equals pi r squared. Romy's going to be famous. Name's going to be on the internet. What'd you get for an exact answer? What's 7 squared?
3.5. 7 squared, my bad, not half.
Yeah.
49.
So 49 pi is the exact answer. And the rounded answer then would be, what you got,
153.95.
Is that correct, everybody? That sounds right. 93. All right, now, units. We're dealing with area here, so this is going to be centimeters squared, and this is going to be meters squared. Square meters, square centimeters. All right, so let's try to make sure we got those units down. All right, now we go down to the worded problems, like what you started with yesterday. So let's see if you can do this. Everybody set up the problem, please. What's your radius? 1 0.9. All right, good job. Half. Just take 1.8 divided by 2 if you're unsure. That's how you do it. You get the diameter divided by 2. Ready? What'd you get for 0.9 squared? 0.81 pi. And what is the rounded answer now? 2.54. And this is area, so we want square inches. So make sure if you're working it out that you get these answers. Okay, now, work out number 4. Area equals pi r squared. Did they give you the radius or the diameter?
No.
What did they give you?
There we go.
So that goes in the A position. Okay, so that means I gotta solve for R. Somebody tell me how to solve this. No?
Take the square root.
Not yet. Divide by, good job, Trinity. Divide off pi. So R squared is going to be equal to 10 divided by pi. Everybody do it on your calculator, make sure you get it right. 3.18 units approximate. And now, Noah, what do we do?
Square root.
Take the square root to get rid of the square. We get 1.78. We got 1.78. Yay, we're done, right? Oh, we're not? Why not? Oh, because it wants the diameter. So what do I gotta do? Multiply the radius times 2 to get the diameter. Times 2, and you get 3.57. And this would be just feet, not square feet, because it's the length of the diameter, not the area. Anybody get that totally right with the units? Awesome. Good. All right, great. Now, everybody do this one without my help. Let's see if you can figure it out. It's the exact same thing as number 4, except you're not finding the diameter at the end.
My calculator said 3.56.
I left, I didn't, I got 3.568 for me. Oh, because I left the answer all the way across. I'm not going to count that wrong if you said 3.56. That's definitely close enough. You obviously knew how to do the problem. That's the goal. Make sure you know how to do the problem. I'm going to write the answer up here in a second. You work it out, see if you got it right. Watch your language, please. Did you set it up? Let's see. Alright, so area equals pi r squared. I don't know the radius, but the area is 65. So just like this one up here, we're given the area. We divide off pi. 65 divided by pi. 20.69? Okay, so the radius squared is 20.69. Now I get rid of the square. Square root. Take the square root of that, and you should get 4.55. Okay? And it is centimeters, so who actually had that written down correctly with units? Alright, good. Again, I'm not going to count it wrong, guys, but you want to be as thorough as possible, alright? You don't want to be a nurse and tell the doctor you need 100 liters of morphine pumped into somebody when you really meant milliliters. Okay? Yeah.
Right.
4.5.
And then, yeah, I would accept that. That's good. Okay, number 6. Everybody work that one out? 6.1 yards is your radius. I want to know the area. 6.1 yards is your radius. Notice it's not 6.1 yards squared because it's just the length of your radius. It's just yards. What did you do? You get to here. Okay, so they gave you radius, so that's got to go in the R position. So we got to square that first. Okay. Once you square it, then multiply it times pi, and you got your answer. So you're going to be doing the area of a circle in many of these problems, except for the third thing I'm going to show you. So the second thing we're going to talk about, that first thing was the area of a circle. The second thing is the area of a sector. So let's set this up correctly. Remember, you have the area of the sector over the area equals the degree over 360. So let's fill in everything we have. I don't know the area of the sector, so that's my x. The degree is 140, and now I need the area of the circle. And we just got done doing a whole bunch of these, so everybody find the area of the circle. Tiffany, what's the radius? What's the radius? 4, yeah. Okay, then you square it, you get 16. What's 16 times pi on your calculator? $50.27, I think, if you round it up. 50.27, look at it. Oh, you use that. That's fine. And I would accept that. That's totally fine. No problem. Okay. Okay. So now you cross multiply. Everybody cross multiply. Let me see if you can cross multiply correctly. Romy's going to give us the answer.
No, wait. 19.55. Very good. So the area of the sector, 19.55, and it is area. It's centimeters, so you're going to get 19 square centimeters in there. That's what will fit in there, okay? Excellent. Now number 8's a little bit backwards. It actually gives you the area of the sector. So let's work this out. The area of the sector is 4.1. That goes in that position. I don't know the area of the circle, and I can't find it because there's no radius or diameter. So that's my x. The degree of the sector is 25. And now everybody cross multiply there. feet squared. Square feet. We got it right. And some of you are still working. Alright. 59.04. Awesome. Good. Now, the last thing I want to teach you. So those are the first two things. The last thing is called population density. Pretty simple, but again, it's something you have to memorize how to do. Population density is where you take, population density is where you take the population and divide it by the area of the circle. The circle of the area of where your population lives. So if the radius is 30 miles, which is really big, okay, there's your radius. Figure out the area of that circle, and then put the population of the people in on top. Take the population divided by the area. That'll tell you what your population density is. But listen up before you start. Stop. Stop, please. There's three things here. There's three pieces. So they're going to give you two of them. Sometimes they're going to give you the population density and ask for the area. Or they'll ask for the population. What was the population? Okay, so just remember there's three things here. Alright, figure this out. Figure out the area first. Finished. Did you get it right? Okay, now what did I find? What is this population density? What does that mean?
How many people you'll find like per square mile?
Yes, exactly. 24 people per square mile. That's what that means. Yeah.
Once you round it up.
Well, that doesn't matter. Yeah, you wouldn't say I have 24.76 people. Yes. You have 25 people. Okay. Can't have us 3/4 of a person. But this is not necessary around something like that. Okay? Any questions on that? Remember, there's three pieces. They're going to give you two of the three. All right, excellent. Let's get to work.